about them there smelt?
Not sure. How much you pogies?
Them's $1.72 a pound.
Well, $1.67 Saturday.
Oh, yeah? That was Saturday. Today being Tuesday.
Huh. Well, my father'd roll over in his grave if he knew dead fish went up 5 cents in 3 days.
Basic supply and demand coding. The commercial lobstermen determine the price, and what's left of you independents just got to deal with it.
Well, someday someone's gonna have to deal with me. All right, give me $10 a mackerel.
Coming right up.
By the way, you ain't gonna charge me for that one, are you?
No.
Just want to make sure you didn't think it was shoplifting.
Yeah.
I'll see you, Rusty.
What's that smell?
Bacon.
Well, not that smell, the other smell.
Oh, that's some perfume Anne gave me. You like it?
At least it smells better than Dad's lobster boots.
Your armpit smells better than Cody's boots. But thanks for the compliment.
Stop. Why you gotta bother me when I'm eating?
You hurry up, I'll give you a ride. Otherwise you have to walk to school.
You can drop me at Mike's and walk to school from there.
How are Mike and his mom doing?
Fine, I guess.
Oh, look at the time, Jakey. We gotta go.
All right.
Hey, Ma. Can you take me by Brock's later? I need some new pants.
Maybe at the end of the month. Have to see how we're doing.
You always gotta see how we're doing, Ma. It's never as good as everybody else.
Jakey, that's not true.
It is true, Ma. You just won't admit it.
Shots. Nothing but shots. All there is these days. See, you're having as tough a time catching dinner today as I am. I give this to you. You promise not to crap in my boat? Sorry, I don't trust you. I'm gonna throw it over there. You can go get it. Damn sea go.
Hey, if you were stuck on a deserted island, who's the one person you'd want to have with you?
Which island?
What do you mean, which island? No one asks which island.
Well, I mean, for somewhere like Damaris Cove, which has a lot of crabs, bring a crabber. But if it was, let's say, Monhegan, with all them birds,
Okay. A tropical island with one palm tree and no crabs.
I don't know. You my best friend. Just want to bring you.
Man, I like you, Jake. But if it were me, I'd want to be stranded with Shelley O'Connor. We'd build fires together, fish together, harvest our coconut tree. Of course, most of the time we'd just been making out, trying not to get rescued.
Hey, Brewer. What are you doing looking at my dad's store for? You know you can't afford anything in there anyway.
Not everyone wants to dress like a mannequin, Timmy.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'd rather dress like a mannequin than an ad for Salvation Army.
Don't worry about it.
Well, if it isn't the fearless Cody Brewer.
Hey, Walter.
Looks like you took a direct hit on your bow there.
See that, do you?
Yeah, if one of them flying rats crapped on my boat, I'd shoot it out of the sky with my .22.
Probably figured my boat needs a paint job. Not half wrong either.
Where are you working next?
Headed out Cookall's Rocks.
Damn it, Cody, you gotta stop fishing Fool's Rocks. One storm comes out of the south. I'm gonna end up being a pallbearer at your funeral. You know how much I hate wearing a suit?
It serves you right to be uncomfortable after what you've done to Pogie prices.
Just be careful, Cody, because friends are a lot harder to come by than lobsters.
Yeah, they sure don't pay as well, though, do they?
Eddie, need a bile for table 6.
What's the matter with the bluefish I made?
Too fishy.
Well, I hope a lobster isn't too lobster. Joe, pass me a boiled one. All right. I figure I got 15 seconds before Joe gets me that lobster to tell you how lovely you look today. Never did get used to handling a compliment, did you, man?
Suppose not.
Well, that ain't gonna stop me from giving them to you.
Thanks, Eddie. You're a lifesaver.
Never seen seaweed like that before.
A tourist, a charter boat captain, and a lobsterman walk into a bar. Well, to their surprise, when they get their drinks, each of them finds a fly floating in the beer. So the tourist, he just quickly sets his beer aside in disgust. The fisherman, of course, he just fishes his fly out of his beer and drinks it.
What about the lobsterman?
The lobsterman. Well, He holds the fly by its wings over his beer mug, and he yells, "Spit it out! Spit it out!"
Spit it out. Spit it out. That's funny.
Spit it out. That's funny.
Hey there, Cody.
Hey, guys.
You're working that late shift again, I see. Come on, let me buy you a beer.
No, thanks, Walter. I gotta get home. Bubba, just want to let you know, one of your pots got tangled in the channel marker back at Squirrel's Island.
Gee, thanks, Cody.
No problem. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you.
Take her easy, Cody. That's a tough life he's got.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think he makes it tougher than it ought to be.
Bubba's right. Last year, I asked Cody if he wanted to join the co-op with me. You know what he says? He says, I'll have to think about it. To think about it. Can you believe that? A guy with a boat I wouldn't let my kids flounder fish in says I have to think about it.
You know what they say, to understand a man, you gotta walk a mile in his boots.
Oh, yeah? It's a good thing his boots don't fit me.
Hey, fella. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Stump. Hey, come on. Come on.
So, Cody, how was your day?
Oh, the usual, you know, pulled a few pots, threw back some crabs, dodged some seagulls.
Cody.
Sorry, droppings.
Hey, Dad. Can we get them new pants tomorrow?
Jakey, I said we'd see you at the end of the month.
But, Ma, if I wear these pants again, Timmy Brock will make fun of me.
What's Timmy Brock got against brown pants?
Get it?
When I was your age, I was pulling pots to pay for my own pants.
We got any relish?
We got ketchup. We got mustard.
Can't you just be happy with mustard and ketchup? Why do you always want what we don't have? Damn engine. Better off with a rubber band. Ah. How the hell am I going to explain this?
Okay, now it's decision time. So do you want to look more like Heather Locklear or one of them girls from The Young and the Restless? I never watched that program, but Heather Locklear is real pretty. Heather it is. Oh, thanks again, Anne, for fitting me in, especially considering I ain't a paying client. Your friend. That's more important. How is Cody, anyway?
Oh, he's just so preoccupied with his work these days.
That's so.
Yep. For instance, the other day, I put on some of that real nice perfume that you lent me. Didn't say a word. Not one word.
Well, it's more serious than I thought. No matter. I mean, this style is guaranteed to get his mind off of them damn lobsters and back on shore where it belongs.
Fire! 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 Stop it! Where is it? Call the fire department. Go in, go! Okay, stand by. Back away!
Ow! Good God, Rusty. You all right? My arm. Hurts real bad.
Let's have a look, see.
Ah!
Just stay calm. Don't panic. The paramedics will be here real soon to take real good care of you.
Dale's right. They'll be here real soon. Rusty, you mind if I try something real stupid?
You ain't gonna slow dance or nothing with me, are you?
No, Rusty, I ain't gonna do that.
What exactly you doing there, Cody?
Quite sure, Dale.
Well, stop, for God's sakes, before you add lockjaw to Rusty's list of conditions.
Well, here goes nothing.
What in the hell was in that can?
I wonder if I know. Just glad I still have some left.
Dad's here.
Now, don't say nothing. Let's see how long it takes him to notice.
Hey.
Hey, Dad.
What?
You notice anything different about Ma?
Oh, yeah. What happened to your hair?
It's a new style Ann gave me. Do you like it?
What was wrong with the way it was?
Nothing. Just wanted a little change. You don't like it?
No. I like it. I like it.
Ma. Got too much help and not enough hamburger.
Well, tastes good to me.
So, anything interesting happened today?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Like what?
Well, yesterday, while I was working off of Cookhouse, I found a strange moss in one of my pots. I didn't think much about it, except it's a color I ain't never seen before. So I tossed it in that there can and left it in the boat.
Kinda looks like antifreeze to me.
It ain't normal looking, Moss, I'll give you that.
Well, I probably wouldn't have thought no more about it, except today, I accidentally cut off my finger with the boat propeller. Since I needed somewhere to keep the finger, until I could get to the doctor's, I tossed it in that there can. And this is where it gets kind of strange. As soon as my finger hits the moss, poof, it magically reattaches itself to my hand. Good as new.
Cody Brewer, this is without question the biggest down east yarn I ever heard.
Well, I ain't finished yet. When I get back to the bait barn, Rusty's gone and burned himself. So I take some more of that moss and I rub it on his arm, and just like that, it heals.
You really expect us to believe you found some moss that makes fingers grow back and heals burns instantly? That's ridiculous.
I know it is, but it's also true.
Let me see.
Hello, Brewer's residence.
Making this up, Dad.
Yeah.
Propeller, I thought was jam. So I put my hand
Yeah.
on the propeller, and I was trying to loosen it.
Yeah.
Came right off, went over the side, and fished it out.
Don't know. Yeah, you too.
Who's that?
Colleen Kendrick. Says Rusty told her the same story about you putting moss on his arm and it healed him lickety-split. Said she didn't believe none of it herself. So she went down to the barn and seen that there had been indeed a big grease fire inside. Now she's wondering what I think and hoping if you have any moss left, she can have it for her bunions.
I told you, it's all true.
Does anyone else know about this?
No. Colleen and Rusty and Dale was there as well. So it's them three and us.
Hello? Hello, Dar? Yes, it's Colleen. Hello. You know I don't like to gossip, but did you hear about Cody Brewer's mom? Out by
He had 5 fingers, and he had 4. Rumor has it it's still floating around all over out there.
Kind of a healing knife.
It was in his lobster
I
pot.
got that knife put his eye.
Yeah,
It's a shiny knife.
here. Goodbye, Trenchwood.
So, Dad, gonna give some moss to Miss Kendrick?
I don't know, Jake. Bunions don't seem like a very good cause to spend a miracle on.
Now you're saying this moss performs miracles.
Well, when Freddie Paxson bowled 242 down the lanes, everybody called that a miracle. If that's a miracle, well, damn it.
Holy crap.
Jakey, watch your mouth. Holy crap!
This is unbelievable.
Well, there goes another miracle.
How many miracles do you figure you got left in there, Dad?
Well, not sure, really. Hard to say. 2, maybe 3.
Why don't you put it in here for safekeeping?
Thanks.
So how you decide what to spend them on?
Well, I figure it's like when you got a silver dollar in your pocket. You know, you hold on to it. You don't spend it on gum or popcorn or a beer down the Blue Whale. You save it for something special.
Well, how do you know if something's special?
You feel it. You just feel it.
Do you think we should get a safe deposit box down at the bank to keep it in?
And pay someone good money to hold our moss? Nope. We are going to keep it. Well, we can all keep an eye on it. There.
Hey, Cody.
Come on, Rusty. What you doing?
Oh, I thought I'd bring your bait down for you.
Heck, you didn't need to do that, Rusty.
Oh, I figure it's the least I could do.
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, this is on the house. You got to remember who your friends are. Right? Right, Cody?
Yeah. Guess you do. Bubba, is that you?
Yeah. Hey, Cody. So, is it true?
Is what true?
About the Mass?
Yeah, it's true.
Folks say you caught it out at Cuckold's.
That's right.
Other folks saying this Mass can do miracles.
Yeah?
You're not trying to make us look silly, are you, Cody?
How can I make you look silly, Bubba? Hmm?
Yeah.
In its simplest definition, a trigonometric function is one of the many functions that relates one non-right angle of a right triangle to the ratio of the lengths of any two sides of that triangle.
Hey, bro. My dad says that your father made up some type of bogus story about finding some type of miracle mass in his lobster pot.
For your information, he didn't make it up.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Well, if it really does perform miracles, then maybe he'll make you a new pair of pants. Ones that actually go down to your ankles. Or is that too big of a miracle to ask for?
Shut up.
Mr. Brewer, do you have something you would like to share with the rest of the class?
No.
And Mr. Brock, I know that my classroom rules should be of no surprise to you, seeing you are in my class for the second year in a row. All right, everyone, let's look over here, please.
Hey, guys, Brewer! Hey, Brewer, look at that. Cody, where's the spot?
What the hell is this?
Gonna get much fishing done here today. Not again.
I'll tow your boat back to your house in the morning, if that's okay. Edith and I were just heading somewhere now.
Thanks, Walter. Thanks for helping me out.
Don't mention it.
Hello, Cody.
Hey, Edith.
We're going to the doctor's, Cody. Walter's having heart palpitations.
Is that true, Walter?
You know what he needs? Some of that miracle mass.
Never you mind about me, Cody. I'm fine. You just worry about them.
Oh. I'll see you, Walter. See you, Edith.
Good luck.
Hey, Cody. How you doing?
Let me see. My engine quit. Only baited hot in the pots, and The guy with the biggest heart in town just told me it ain't working right. How do you think I'm doing?
Well, I imagine a whole heck of a lot better than them other 62 people who never did find no mass out of Cockleton's Rock today.
The difference is, I wasn't looking for Marsdale, I was looking for lobsters.
Well, all the same, don't suppose you wouldn't happen to have no extra of that there green stuff to spare? Sure could use some.
Me too. Oh, yeah? Me three.
What exactly you need it for, Dale?
My shin splinters.
Nom?
Halitosis. You know, bad breath?
It's true, he does got that.
How about you, Bubba?
Well, I got a third nipple. Yeah.
Well, fellas, I ain't got that much mass. And it don't seem to me like any of you guys need a miracle that bad. See ya.
If you need a ride, Cody, I got a new lilac air freshener in my garbage truck.
You know what, Nom? I think I'll walk.
Well. Yeah. Well, if it isn't Cody Brewer.
Howdy, man.
Here, hop in. I'll drive you up to the point.
No, thanks.
Well, what are you on? Some new kind of health kick? You're burning up calories walking in your lobster boots?
Nope. I just don't want to hear about your bunion, your ingrown toenail, your third nipple.
Why on earth would I tell you about that?
Because like everybody else in this town, you think if I hear about your particular ailment, I'll give you some of that mass.
Ailment? I don't need your mass for my ailments. Look at me. I'm fit as a fiddle. Come on, go on to the car. I want to tell you something. I got a terrific idea. Come on. Listen, I got this terrific plan. It's called Moss World. So all I need for you is a little moss. Just like, no, listen, all I need for you is just a little bit of moss. Just get started. Jesus. I'm telling you. I'm talking about shows, I'm talking about rides and restaurants, and of course, moss rocks, where for a small fee, folks will be able to pull moss-filled traps just like the famous Cody Brewer. Just think what it'll do for the town.
Hey, go back late.
My engine broke, so I started to walk. Then I got a ride. That didn't work out, so I walked some more.
Well, I'm just glad you're home. There's a whole bunch of people looking for you and your moss. You ready?
No, but tell me anyway.
Okay. Carl Hackett wants it for his back pain. Sally Leeds for her warts. Pat McCowan wants it for his chicken pox. Cliff Ecott for his dysentery. Edith Hogshead wants to remind you about Walter's heart palpitations. And Marty Thorpe, he's in the living room. Wants to talk to you in person.
Nobody's ever wanted to talk to me in person.
You never had something they wanted so bad before.
Hey there, Marty.
Hi, Cody.
Well, I've heard everybody else's reason for why they want the mass. What's yours?
It's kinda complicated. Can't you trust me?
Marty, there's 2 miracles left in that jar, maybe 3. And you want me to trust you?
I wish you would.
Well, I can't. Now, if you want me to give you a piece, you better give me a good reason.
All right?
What are you doing?
I got impotence, Cody.
Jeez, Marty, I don't need to know a thing like that. Pull up your pants.
Sorry, Cody. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thinking about who deserves the mouse the most?
No. No, I'm thinking about my engine. Trying to figure out what could be wrong. Maybe the head gasket's blown, or maybe the impeller.
I got something that might take your mind off that engine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You give me 1 minute.
Another dedication going out to Cody Brewer. Sadie, kid's got the pink eye.
Well, I'll be. Hey, Cody.
Hey, Stanley. Having a little engine trouble. Reckon it's my fuel hose. You got any 1/8 of an inch rubber coated?
The old outboard giving you trouble, is she?
You could say that.
What year?
93?
Ooh, 93. That's a bad year. That's the year they changed the whole lower unit. Come to think of it, that's the year Thelma left me for that carpenter up in Eastford. Oh, well, see what I got out back. Hey, Cody, how's it going?
Hey, Gene.
You're in luck, Cody. Got one left.
Oh, great. What do I owe you?
Well, I could sell it to you for $1.22. Or if you're interested in some kind of barter, you could bring it in. I could fix it myself.
Barter? I think you boys like lobster.
Don't. But we sure could use some of that miracle mouse.
In order to fix our weight problem.
The doctor figures we got underactive thyroid glands.
That's what he said.
Well, I'm no PhD, but do you ever think that maybe your thyroids would be more active if they weren't always digesting donuts?
Never thought about it.
Yeah, never thought about it.
So can I have some mops?
Boys, if you don't mind, I think I'll hold on to the moss and pay you the $1.22.
Okay, but if you change your mind, let me know. We'll even throw in a free lawnmower repair.
Hey. Thanks, boys. See you later.
See you, Cody.
Oh, hey there, Cody.
Hey, Ned. What's up?
Oh, we're just trying to keep a modicum of order in this town that's gone mouse crazy.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You hold that for me? Sure.
You really drink 2 of these at one time?
You ever try one of these iced cappuccinos?
Can't say that I have.
No. That's just keeping it that way, then. See you later, Cody. Duty calls.
Yeah. See you, Ned.
Come here.
Because there'd be shells, and I'd be sharing it with...
Wow. I typed mine on IBM, but looks like you typed yours on an Ivy pool. So you got something for me, Brewer?
Timmy, what could I possibly have that you'd want?
It's not what you have. It's the moss that your dad has.
What makes you think he'd give it to you?
Well, it's not for me. See, Tazia has a little bit of an acne problem. And them school photos are coming up next week.
My dad ain't gonna give any to Taz. Just 'cause he's got acne.
Well, then you better steal it. Because if Taz don't look like he belongs on the cover of Teen Beat magazine by the end of next week, then you're gonna get it.
I don't even think a miracle could get Taz's face on the cover of National Geographic.
I'm serious, Brewer. It's not about why I want the moss. It's about you getting it for me, okay? Okay?
Think he'll bring you the moss?
Well, if he knows what's good for him.
What? Why'd they send it back?
Oh, the woman didn't like the shrimp touching the scalp. How you and Cody doing these days?
They're all right.
Doing a little better these days than these nights.
How long you been married now, Martha? 15 years?
20.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something. You still in love with him?
Cody? Of course I still love him.
I know you love him, but are you in love with him?
Yeah. I don't know. I just sort of feel like I'm in this current. And I'm trying to stay close to the shore, you know? I can see the lighthouse. The light's getting fainter and fainter. And if the tide don't change soon, I just need something to change the tide. Eddie, you still ain't asked me nothing about the moss.
I ain't interested in the moss, Martha.
What are all you doing?
Cody doesn't think we're good enough for the miracle moss.
Ah, yeah. He's just hoarding it out for himself.
Oh, yeah?
That's not true. Just as you think your reasons are good enough.
Not good enough.
Is that what you brewers think?
It's not that.
Who are you to be judging who needs it?
Yeah, who are you?
I'll tell you who I am. I'm Martha Brewer. Now that you know who I am, maybe you can tell me who you are, because frankly, I don't recognize most of you anymore. Dale, are you someone whose shin splints keep you from walking? And what about you, Bubba? Are you someone who genuinely needs a miracle? And you, Colleen, are your bunions really that bad
I can't wear my favorite sandals anymore.
Everybody just go home. Just go. What is it, Mayor?
I just wanted you to give this to Cody. And tell him I need him to sign a waiver so we can sell these in the gift shop. And I'll need a little moss so we can start the construction.
I'll see that he gets it. I gotta go.
But we'll do real well, I think.
What's that?
It's you.
2 days ago, I was a lobsterman. Now I'm a stuffed toy.
This whole thing's gone too far. What the hell's wrong with everybody? Something's got to change around here. Your dinner's in the oven.
Ain't you hungry?
I ate at work.
Hello, Cody.
Hello, Edith.
Nobody was up at the house, so I just walked down.
Oh. Always nice to see you.
I'm here to ask a favor.
Save your breath. If it's about Walter, he told me to pay no concern to his heart palpitations.
He ain't having them palpitations no more.
Well, that's good.
He died of a heart attack this morning. Good news is, he's only been dead 2 hours, 18 minutes. Cody, do you think that moss of yours could bring him back after such a short time?
Tell you the truth, I don't know.
I'm willing to try.
Thanks for holding off on the embalming, Hank.
Well, I had never done this before. Once we get a customer, we tend to keep them.
You've always been a good friend, Walter. I should have given you some of this before. Let's hope it works now.
Walter, you still dead?
Are you sure you put enough on?
I used the same amount I did of myself and Rusty.
No offense, Cody, but in my professional opinion, this is a much bigger job.
To tell you the truth, it's about all we can afford to spare. Not knowing if it'll work or not.
Maybe it just needs a little more time to take effect.
I'm afraid if Walter was going to rise, he would have done so by now, Edith. I'm sorry.
I'm going to miss him.
We're all going to miss him.
Got something in there for me, Brewer?
My history book?
Figured you had my moss. You do have my moss, don't you?
No?
All right, I'm gonna give you one more day, Brewer. One more. That's it. I need that moss, okay?
What's the matter?
The electric bill's overdue. I figure if you don't pull some pots soon, we'll be cooking over a can of sterno. Jake, can you get the door, please?
Hello, is your father here?
Yeah. Ma, Dad.
Hello. My name's Daryl Stern. This is my wife, Samantha.
How do you do?
Could we have a moment of your time?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, we ran out of milk.
This is just fine.
Mr. Brewer, I head the homeopathic division of a company called Trimores Laboratories, and we're very interested in acquiring some of that moss you found.
What a surprise.
Yes. I imagine you have quite a few suitors. You do have some of that left, don't you, Mr. Brewer?
Well, not much, but, yeah, I got some.
Do you mind if I took a look at it?
Well, sure, see yourself. It's right over there.
Amazing. Truly amazing. You know, the Abenaki Indians who originally inhabited this coastline once wrote about a moss that could cure all ills?
No, I didn't know that.
We just assumed they were talking about ginseng or eucalyptus, but, Mr. Brewer, I'll cut to the chase. You see, we bring drugs to market. Pain relievers, anti-inflammatories, acid neutralizers, you name it. And when we're able to exploit a particular pharmaceutical niche, well, we can charge a premium for our drugs whose cost is largely absorbed by the large health insurance companies. Well, you can only imagine what this moss could do to an industry like ours.
Yep, I think so.
Which is why I'm prepared to pay you $500,000 to keep it from coming to market.
Oh, we're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich.
Well, not yet, Jakey. Your dad said he had to think about it.
What's there to think about, Dad?
Oh, it's a lot, Jake. A lot. I'm not saying we don't take Mr. Stern up on his offer, but it's not as simple as it sounds.
Sounds pretty simple to me, Dad.
When do you figure you'll decide?
I don't know. I don't want to rush into anything. Day or two.
Once we get the money, I'm going straight down to Brock's and getting 10 new pairs of pants.
So it's still just sitting there on top of the TV set?
Yeah.
Man, if that were me, I'd rub some on Shelly O'Connor, make her have the biggest crush in history on me.
It ain't a love potion, Mike.
You don't know that.
Mike, you miss your dad?
Sometimes so much. I still don't understand how a guy who lobstered his whole life never learned how to swim.
I don't understand how people who grew up here never got out when they could.
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna happen to us, Mike. We ain't gonna make the same mistakes our parents did. First chance we get,
Travel as far away from this place as we can. All the way to Vermont or something. Someplace where they ain't never even heard of a lobster.
Can Shelly come too?
If my dad discovers some love potion off Cuckold's rocks.
Hey, Brewer. You got my miracle mask for me?
But Dad ain't giving it to you. He's selling it to a company for $500,000.
Yeah, that's a good one, bro.
Why don't you just admit what everyone else knows already? That your dad's a total loser. Always has been, always will be. And you know what else? You're gonna grow up to be just like him. Oh, God.
You decided yet, Dad?
Decided what?
It's on the mass.
Not today, Jake.
Why can't you just do it now, Dad? Before something bad happens. Like it always does.
Nothing bad's gonna happen.
Yes, it is, Dad. And you know it.
Why is your shirt ripped?
Got in a fight.
Why the heck did you do that?
Timmy Brock said something about you. Said you're a loser, and I'm gonna be just. He said you're a loser.
I don't care what some bratty, smart-mouthed kid thinks about me. Why do you?
Because I'm sick of taking it, Dad. I'm sick of having to make excuses for my clothes, my house, and my father.
What did you say?
You know, Mom can pretend you ain't a loser, Dad. But I can't anymore. We could have $500,000, Dad. $500,000. I can go to school with new pants for the rest of my damn life. I can quit that stupid job down at the wharf. But no. Go ahead and think about it. You know what to get, Dad? What we always get. Nothing.
You think Jake's right? You think I'm gonna mess this up?
No matter how it ends, I know you'll do what you think is right. You always do. Gotta go. Picked up an extra dinner shift to help with the bills.
Brewers.
Oh, hello there, Cody. How are you today?
I've been better.
Great, great. Well, I'm just calling to see when you're ready to go into business together with this Mars World.
Not today, man. Look, I gotta go, okay? Brewers.
Hello, Mr. Brewer. It's Daryl Stern from Trimarez. So, are you ready to become a very wealthy man?
Well, not today, sir.
Well, you you know this money is burning a hole in the pocket of my lab coat, so whenever you think you're ready to make a deal...
I'll let you know.
Okay, then.
Aw. Brewers!
Cody, Marty Thorpe, I still can't get the little fella to salute.
No, Marty, not today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, not ever. Jake?
I told you something bad would happen.
Jakey. I gotta go to work. You should call the sheriff.
Martha, can I ask you a question?
What's that?
If I had taken that money for the Mass, would that have made you happy?
Cody, when we got married, I never expected to be rich. I expected to be loved, that's it. Sure, there were a couple of dresses down at Brock's that were real pretty. And some pearl earrings I seen in the consignment store that I would have liked to have bought. Since the only person I cared about impressing was you, I didn't think much about them things. Especially since I never thought I needed anything else other than myself to get your attention. Not until recently, anyway.
You should have bought them earrings. You deserve something nice like that.
I don't need no earrings, Cody.
Comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name?
Comment vous appelez-vous? What is your name?
Je ne comprends pas. I do not understand.
Je ne comprends pas. Yeah, I'm here.
Je dois aller à la salle de bain. I have to go to the bathroom.
Pardon? Come in, Carthree.
I
Is
have
that
to
you,
go
Sheriff?
to the bathroom.
Nothing. I'm on it.
Bastards. Cut us off.
Hey there, Cody. I rushed right over.
Not today.
Well, I figure if I'm going to find your Mars, today'd be a good day to start.
Sorry, Ned. I'm all wound up.
So, you have any idea who might want to steal said Mars?
Yeah, everyone.
Well, in a case like this, time is of the essence. Of course, I never really had a case like this before. With a bike or some lobster pots, it's usually good to find them quickly.
Great.
You okay, Cody?
I thought if I could hold on to that damn Mars for something really special, I could make a difference. I was wrong. I was wrong about everything.
Well, let me tell you a little story. There was once a wise old man who lived atop the highest mountain in his land. And the people from the village, they would trek up the mountain and seek his counsel and guidance. Anyway, there was this fella named Ram Chandra. He climbed up the mountain. And when he got to the top, tired and hungry, the wise man asked him, "How can I help you, my son?" And Ram Chandra said that he had made a series of unwise business investments that left him broke. And he added that his children didn't respect him anymore. And it was only now that he had reached old age that he realized that he had missed the best years of his life working late into the nights. Then Ram Chandra asked the wise old man, "How can I solve my problems?" The wise man, he paused for a long moment. Then he said, "Everyone is born with 99 problems. And that man I see sitting before me has 100. Ram Chandra said that he didn't understand. And the wise man told him, "Your extra problem is that you think you can live with no problems."
Ned, what the hell does that mean?
It means that life is filled with a certain amount of suffering and hardship, and that finding your Mars ain't necessarily the same thing as finding happiness.
Before we get started today, I have some bad news. There's no easy way to say this, so I'm just going to say it. Timmy Brock has been diagnosed with stomach cancer. I'm going to postpone our lesson on polynomial identities long enough to pass around this card for everyone to sign. I'm going to start it with Shelley. It says, "The best thing about bad times is discovering how many good friends you have." I don't think truer words have ever been said.
Now, Mrs. Brock, keep in mind that with a disease like this, things do change. Unfortunately, right now, the prognosis is not good. We've given him something for the pain and something that will help him sleep. But the primary tumor has metastasized and is now involving the liver and the lungs.
Metastasized? What does that mean? I don't understand what that means.
It simply means that the cancer is spreading.
Is he gonna die, Doctor?
I really can't answer that, ma'am. We're doing the best we can.
What we need is some of that miracle moss Cody Brewer found.
Living out in Prospect, there are two things I've learned to never trust: the weather in November and whatever comes out of a lobsterman's mouth. Timmy doesn't need some fantasy, Moss. He needs the best medicine money could buy, and we will pay whatever it costs.
That's some news about Timmy, huh?
Yeah?
Should have written something in the card.
What was I supposed to say? Get well soon? Hope you feel better? Can't wait to see you?
He could die, Jake. You get that, right?
Yeah? Well, I'd say. So long.
You know, Jake, one day you'll lose someone you care about, and then you'll feel differently.
I still won't give a crap about Timmy Brock.
You know, Jake, sometimes you can be a real loser.
Come on. Come on. Damn! Not the hoses, not the seals, not the flywheel, not the plugs, not the impeller. Let's pull some pots.
Sheriff,
Dale?
what brings you by here?
Oh, just on an investigative trail of sorts.
Uh-huh. And that led you to my work shed?
Well, I haven't found the trail per se yet, but you'll be the first one to know if I do.
Uh-huh. In the meantime, would you mind moving that there buoy over there so I can stack these here pots?
Sure.
Ah!
What's the matter, Dale?
Ah, it's my shin splints. Oh.
You still got them?
Of course I still got them. Ah!
That's interesting.
Ah!
You should look after that.
Ah!
Gene, Stanley.
Hey there, Sheriff. What brings you by?
Oh, I just thought you boys might help me finish this baker's dozen.
Didn't say no to that invitation.
So, you boys give up on your weight loss?
No.
Really?
Although we were thinking of asking our mother for one of those stationary exercise bikes for our birthday.
Oh, yeah. Well, you enjoy.
Chef.
Hello, Sheriff. What can I help you with?
Oh, I was just wondering if you ever got a sample of that Massey was after.
No, I haven't. Is there something you know that I don't?
Not sure. You speak French, Mr. Stern?
Un petit peu.
Well, I guess I don't then. Bye, Mr. Stern. Hey, young fella, another one of these sweet babies?
This place is missing his hat.
So silly. Well, it looks good on you. Most people.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Aha!
They turned off the power.
Yep. I figured that ought to be enough to get it turned back on.
Where'd you get all the money?
Oh, fix the engine, pull the parts. Jake's in his room. Ain't said 2 words to me all day. Martha, you know I ain't no good with words. But I hope this comes out right, 'cause I figure things being as they are, I'd only get one chance. Now, I realize I ain't everything you ever wanted in a husband. I don't drive a fancy car or work in a big office building. And I ain't so good with my feelings. Sharing them and all. I don't tell you how beautiful you look when you're sleeping next to me, or how I still get that little feeling, yeah, every time I think about you. I don't tell you none of that. But Martha, you are what matters most to me in the whole world. That's why when I'm out there pulling parts, I'm not wishing I was someone else. Some doctor or lawyer. Because you see, I already got everything I ever dreamed of. I don't want nobody else's life, Martha. Because it can never compare with the one I got. Just know that I love you, Martha. Know that I love you more than anyone else ever will. More than anyone else ever can.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you for changing the tide.
And so it is with a heavy heart that we lower Walter Hogshead, a man of the sea, to his final resting place in the earth. Let us pray. Our Heavenly Father, grant that we may fish until our dying days, and when you come for the final pulling of the pots, may we be judged in your infinite mercy as big enough to keep. Amen. Amen.
Hey there, brewers. It was a lovely service.
Yeah, it was nice.
Cody, maybe you'd be interested in taking a ride with me. I think I know where we can find your mouse.
Really? All right, I'll see you back at the house.
So why's the sheriff so fired up?
You sure it's him?
Well, he's the only one on the list that didn't check out.
God, I hope there's some left.
After all you've been through, I'm surprised you want that mouse back.
Spent a lot of time thinking about just that. I really wanted to do what was best with that silly mouse. In the end, all I've done is ignore what was truly important.
Well, that's an easy mistake.
All the hundreds of people in the world. Why did I have to be the one who found it?
Well, maybe you didn't. Maybe it found you. Better stay here, Cody. Could get messy.
Hallelujah! I am reborn. Could there be a more rewarding miracle?
Yeah, a miracle that's going to keep you from this arrest.
Come on, Sheriff. You're not going to arrest me for trying to reconsummate my marriage, are you?
Well, I guess that'll work as a confession.
Sorry, Cody. But the little tinker had been out of commission for 45 years. You hear that, Thelma? Had been!
Marty, how could you?
It isn't as if I took it all, Cody. Heck, most of it's still up there right on your television set.
All right, Marty, keep on going.
Yeah, I'll keep on going. You can take my word for it. Woo-hoo! Bye, honey.
The car.
Don't forget visiting day.
Just one more question, Mrs. Thorpe. Since Morty here won't tell us where he stashed the mouse, perhaps you will.
Morty's telling the truth, Sheriff. There wasn't no jar of moss. He brought this stuff home in a shot glass. He only needed a small amount of the stuff. Let's just say it wasn't that big of a miracle, if you know what I mean.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mrs. Thorpe. Well, looks like we got here is a second perpetrator.
What?
Well, the thing is, I checked out almost everybody in town, and they all seem clean.
You sure?
In my line of business, Cody, you learn to trust your instincts. Now, the moss that Marty used to fix his little problem may be gone, but my gut tells me someone's holding a mayonnaise jar somewhere else. So if we find your jar, maybe we'll find one more miracle.
Ned, you drop me at the point?
Yeah, certainly.
Jake, you here? Martha, you seen Jake around?
No, not for a while. Said he had to go do something, but back in a bit.
Say where he was going?
No. Why, Cody? What's wrong? Did you get the moss back?
Nah, no, not yet. So, did you get what you wanted? Why, Jake? Why would you do this? Can you tell me what you used it for? Well, I sure hope it was worth it.
Me too.
Morning, Cody.
Hey, Al. What brings you all the way out here?
Timmy's cancer's gone.
It is? Well, that's really great news. Great.
Doctors are calling it a miracle. Said just before the symptoms disappeared, Timmy was having his dinner. He took a sip of chocolate milk and a bright white light appeared. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you, Cody?
No. Sorry, Hal. No, I don't know nothing about it. How about you, Jake?
No, nothing.
See you, Hal.
See you, Cody.
That's some story Mr. Brock had.
Yeah, good story, all right. You know, Dad, I was going to get us some money. It's just that I started thinking,
Hey, here's our buoy.
let me help you with that, Dad. Is this the spot you found the miracle moss?
It's the spot.
No. What if there's any more down there?
You never know. Probably ought to keep our pots here just in case, huh?
Yeah. Of course, the fishing might be better on the north side.
Yep.
Well, if up to me, I think I'd move 'em over there.
Maybe we oughta.
seagulls.